Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. So Act 3, Scene 1, we have started yesterday. And this is your class 12 syllabus. We come to know of the character of Ferdinand, Miranda, Prospero as a very cautious father. He wants to be very sure that Ferdinand loves his daughter. Ferdinand is very humble and he loves Miranda a lot. And Miranda loves him a lot because she is even crying when she sees him doing such degrading and tough labor. But for Ferdinand, it is nothing. Enter Miranda. Also, Prospero enters, but he enters at a distance. He is far away. He is not noticed by Miranda and Ferdinand. This is very important. So Miranda and Ferdinand think that they are alone. Ferdinand is at a distance. Miranda speaks to Ferdinand. I told you yesterday, second romantic scene. Miranda says, alas, is an exclamation of grief. I request you not to work so hard. She does not want Ferdinand to work so hard. I wish. Most of the time in Shakespeare, children, would means wish. I wish that lightning had burnt those logs. That you have been ordered to pile up. Dashvi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I wish the lightning had burnt those logs. When lightning falls on anything, it turns to ashes. I wish the lightning had burnt up those logs that you are ordered to pile. So they would not be heavy once they become ashes. I request you to put this log down and rest. She's telling Ferdinand to rest. When this log is used as firewood, when it burns, when this log burns, when it is used as firewood, It will weep. Personification. The log will cry for making you so tired. For making you so weary, so tired. Now, if you all have seen log burning, then you will see one gum-like substance comes out of it. That gum-like substance is called resin, R-E-S-I-N. Even in a living tree, I have got some trees in my garden where many times I see this fluid oozing out of the tree. Even when it is standing, it is not burning. But when logs burn also, then this gum-like substance comes out of it. So, resin is compared to tears. It is a gum-like substance that oozes out of the wood. Resin is compared to tears. The wood is crying, therefore personification. My father, that is Prospero, is busy with his studies. What did he study? MCQ, liberal arts, magic, grammar, Hindi. Now, liberal arts and magic is very close. Which one do you think it will be?
Ma'am, liberal arts.
No. Magic. Because liberal arts include so many things, but he was doing magic. So it's very close.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, by chance it came secret studies and liberal arts. So what we will choose?
Liberal arts. No. Secret studies.
Okay, ma'am.
Because liberal arts includes other things other than magic. But secret studies is magic. You understand, children? That is why MCQ is more difficult. Because you have to be very specific. Now, today was class 10's language paper. So one child had a problem with, we went out dash the weekend. Will it be during or will it be on or in?
On.
We went out on the weekend. We went out in the weekend. We went out during the weekend.
Ma'am, during.
Why? because time duration is more. Weekend means Saturday, Sunday. Weekend does not mean Sunday evening or Sunday morning. It is a long time. Weekend is Saturday and Sunday. That is why it will be during. Now it's very close. Most of the children have written on because it sounds right. But you have to think. It's not one evening. It is continued over Saturday and Sunday. So it becomes during. Pray. I request you. Rest yourself. Prospero is safe for these 3 hours. Is safe means he's busy. Prospero, my father, is busy for the next 3 hours. So you can see the intense love there is. Ferdinand says, "O most dear mistress." Children, mistress means lady also. And mistress means a loose charactered woman also. I'm just telling you for your language. Here it means lady. O most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall complete what work has been given to me to do. The sun will set. That means I will have to work till sunset. I will have to work till sunset to complete the task. Discharge means complete. What I have to strive to do. To strive is to toil, to labor. Work has been given to me and that labor will continue till sunset. If I rest. So Ferdinand is also very dedicated and responsible. You can get a question like this. Write down question, textual question. Describe the second meeting between Miranda and Ferdinand. Describe the second meeting between Miranda and Ferdinand with close reference to the play. With close reference to the play. Full stop. What do you come to know of each of their characters? What do you come to know about each of their characters? So Ferdinand is very dedicated and very responsible. But Miranda loves him so much that she says, if you rest, I will carry your logs. That means there will be no waste of time. You rest, I will do your job. This shows love, extreme love. Carrying a log is not an easy task. Bear means carry. I'll carry your logs. In the meanwhile, full stop, I request you to give me that. I request you to give me that. I will carry it to the pile of logs. I will carry it to the pile of logs. See the words Ferdinand uses. So we know that he is also madly in love. Ferdinand says, no, precious creature. Precious, something that is very valuable. No, precious creature. I would rather strain my muscles. I would rather strain my muscles, comma, break my back. Break, fracture. Break my back than to allow you. Than to allow you to perform this degrading labor, dishonor. Dishonor is degrading labor while I sit idle. Ideally, idle means with no work. Don't get mixed up. Ideally means no work. What is IDOL?
Idol, a person we admire or.
All right, we have Indian Idol. There's another meaning of idle.
Ma'am, when you sit idle, like doing nothing.
Idle, IDOL. Statue. I sat in front of the idol of the god Shiva. IDOL is statue also. All right, tell me what is IDEAL? Ideal.
person we looks up to.
Yes?
A person we look up to or we want to be like a person, like he's our idol.
Ideal. Your idea of perfection.
Perfect.
Yes, perfect. Your ideal of perfection. So what does Ferdinand say? I would rather strain my muscles, break my back, than you should do such degrading labor. Undergo means to do. Dishonorable job. Humiliating, degrading. While I sit lazy. Lazy means doing no work, idle. Each dialogue shows love. Miranda says, it would be suitable for me it would be suitable for me if it is suitable for you. If you can do it, I can also do it. If it is suitable for you. Comma. And I would be able to do it more comfortably I would be able to do it more comfortably because I would be doing it out of goodwill for you. Out of goodwill for you, while you are being forced to do it against your will. Against your will. Are you understanding? I want to do something for you, but you have been ordered to do it. So there is a difference. So why can't I do it? If you can do it, then I can do it. So can we say that Miranda is very flexible and adjusting? Of course, she's very innocent. She's very determined also. Yes, Samia, you're saying something?
Ma'am, I was just saying yes.
She is very innocent also. She is very determined also. She does not want to see any other man. She's quite happy with Ferdinand. Prospero is watching them from a distance. And he speaks aside. Poor worm. Poor little thing. By worm, he does not mean anything bad. He's calling her a worm out of love. Like Ferdinand earlier has used the word creature. Creature I would use for somebody who is very low. But here, he is not taking it in the low sense. Neither creature nor worm. Poor worm. You are infected with love. You have caught the infection of love. Her visit to Ferdinand shows it. She has come to see Ferdinand, come to visit Ferdinand, shows that she is infected with love. Miranda says, you look very tired. She's telling Ferdinand, you look very tired. Ferdinand says, no, my noble lady. No, my noble lady. Full stop. When you are near me, when you are near me, even the night seems to be like a fresh morning. Seems to be like a fresh morning. Children, there are many times where we can, though Shakespeare has written in blank verse, I must have told you earlier, Shakespeare has written in blank verse, but sometimes we find the dialogues very poetic. For example, here, this is very poetic. Then earlier when Miranda says, I wish lightning had burnt those logs that you are enjoined to pile. Very poetic. Then see Ferdinand's dialogue, the first one. This is also very poetic. First two lines are very poetic. Then line number 4, this my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labor pleasure. Very poetic. Then again, my sweet mistress, line 11, weeps when she sees me work and says such degrading labor never was done like a person like me. Was never done by a person like me. And the poetic continues, I forget. But these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busiest when I do it. I'm very busy, but sweet thoughts of Miranda make me feel fresh. This is also poetic. So the language used is blank verse in most of Shakespeare's plays. But I'm talking about this play where he is also poetic. And I will give you a little note on this little later. Ferdinand continues. I'll read it. No noble mistress, it is fresh morning with me when you are near me at night. Night appears as fresh as morning. I do request you. Now you can see two dashes. These serve as brackets. Udhyarvi and Dhruv,
Yes, ma'am.
you have to do something about whatever system you're using. First of all, you come late, then you go and come and go and come. You and Udhyarvi, always, every day, it's the same story.
Ma'am, today my net is really bad. First of all, I was not even able to connect. It's
Not today. This is happening almost every day.
ma'am, now it won't happen. I'll get it fixed today.
You have to get it fixed, or you have to get a good Wi-Fi.
Ma'am,
Now,
I'll get it.
because I'm teaching, I've got Wi-Fi in every room. And I never have any problem. So I don't know, children, whether you are going to really have, regular classes properly. If you've read the newspaper, another virus has come. Have you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I think only Drashvi is reading the newspaper every day. South Africa has given birth to a new virus. Netherlands, Austria, Australia, all these places. And I think there were around 30 people who came to Jaipur or someplace, Jaipur or Udaipur yesterday with the virus. So I don't really think that things are going to be very normal. Though in Dehradun, everybody is saying nobody is wearing masks and everybody is moving out and all weddings, everybody, so many people are coming. But children, you all have to be very, very careful. You have not even had the vaccine and you're going to school. So I don't think that you can manage without a Wi-Fi for the next maybe 5 years, because it will keep on mutating and keep on changing. And be very, very careful with your health. So like this, if you keep on missing, even now, like you came late, you missed about 15 minutes. And then you're going and coming, same thing with Udhyarvi. Same thing happens every day. So then how can I be sure of your results? Now this is in brackets because you can see two dashes there. So let me read it without that first. I do request you What is your name? Tell me your name. Now, why does he want to know Miranda's name? He gives a reason. Chiefly that I might mention your name in my prayers. That is the reason he gives. He wants to know Miranda's name so that he can mention it in his prayers. This is an important portion. You can mark it important. She gives her name. What is the meaning of the name Miranda Kartike? What is the meaning of the name Miranda? Worthy to be admired. Have we not done it? I think we have done that speech in which Miranda's meaning is given. Now, small things like this, if you don't learn, you can straight away get 0 in MCQs. And suddenly Miranda remembers that her father had told her not to give her name to anybody. Earlier also I have told you that Prospero is a very cautious father. Miranda says, "Oh, my father, I have broken your command. I have gone against your instructions. I have gone against your instructions. By telling you my name." Underline, broke your hest. Hest is command, instructions. Broken your instructions means gone against your instructions. To tell you this. Here it is. Sorry, Kartikya. Here is the meaning of Miranda. Ferdinand says, Miranda is a name fit to be admired. Miranda is a name fit to be admired